Now, Guanyin Pusa, Guanyin Bodhisattva continued expounding her power. Yeah. Explaining, not to the Buddha, of course. They all stood up, bowed to the Buddha, respectfully talked to him. But it's not the Buddha who needed to know. The reason the Buddha asked the question is because the Buddha wanted the whole monks' assembly and other people in that assembly understand what method is the best. You got that? Yes. Okay. And Chinese nun can come here if you want. Or over there also, okay. Up to you. 你要住那里也 OK 道士要上来吗？或是那边 OK 行了 Very good. I am sorry my house never big enough. Always something wrong. Always something not good enough. 很好就行了知足满足 I say if you satisfy yourself then you always have enough. Yeah. And if you don't know satisfaction, then you never have enough. That's why your brothers feel sorry for me. I live in a cave and don't have this and don't have that. I am so happy. I keep telling them, but I don't think they ever believe it. So used to a big house and car and all this phenomena, necessity. They feel sorry for me. Don't. Okay? Don't. Because I'm really happy. I feel I have more than anybody else in the whole world. At least better than the homeless people. I have more than all the monks in the Himalaya and in India or elsewhere. I already have too much. Just because of my position, my job. Otherwise, I would have much less. Just like when I was in the Himalaya. In Rishikesh, that's where I'm happiest, truly happy. You just feel so free, you know. You don't even think that you feel free or not. You just feel so happy and free. Even though I was so short of physical comfort. No? I don't dare to eat more than one. I loved samosa. When I was in India, oh, that's my addiction. But I don't dare to eat every day samosa. Then one only. They make so small one, not like the Indian outside, they make a big samosa like this, you know. 3 people can take care of it. But in India, Rishikesh, they make it so small. Very little, about this much. I never have enough. And they make so delicious, I don't know, heaven. Taste it. Huh? You can make tomorrow? You still here?
Yes,
Are you
I know
Indian?
how. Yes,
Oh,
Master, we know how to make it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Because if I am in Europe, I often go Indian restaurant and eat it, or order to bring to a house to eat. But here I don't go anywhere. If I want to eat the samosa like that, I must go all the way to Taipei. If they have, maybe they have. I'm sure they have an Indian restaurant, but all the way to Taipei. 2 hours, huh?
My wife makes samosa cake.
Your wife made what?
Samosa pie and the cake.
Where?
She's here at home. My wife, she's expert in samosa.
Okay, where is she? Why don't she sit with
She's
you?
a Filipino.
Philippine, come.
Nelly, come here.
Take advantage
Yeah.
of situation. You can
She's
come have a look.
She's excellent.
Okay, good. But these are another expert, Indian even. I don't know if Philippine can make samosa. If you are shy, you sit there. It's okay. She's shy, I think. Don't worry. Okay, together with you. And you put one tray written Philippine samosa. The other one, Indian samosa. Yeah, Nepal samosa, Sri Lanka samosa. Everybody makes something. Then we see which country is the best. I think India, you know. I tell you sometimes I really miss that time. I have nothing. I have only 2 bunjab suit and a staff and a plate so I can bake chapati on the fire. The fire, I pick up the wood from the forest, and water is plenty. Water is plenty. It's just filter water from the Ganges. I can use, do anything. and you cook a little bit for yourself. Oh, it feels so nice. Because you pick up the wood yourself, and you put 3 stones, small stone, and then you have a fire just right there in front of the yard. 3 stones and 1 little plate. Before I used to have also a little cup with a small mouth to get water, but after a long time I can't afford it. Just a 1 plate, a little deep, not flat plate, but it's a little bit deep wall. I cook water also with that. Just 1 chapati, water. And that's all. And it was heaven kind of life. And I see people around me, they're all loving and kind. There are foreigners also there. We always say hello, and each one do wear whatever. Nobody bother nobody. Nobody come for me for blessing or anything. They don't care about me. They go to big guru. A yellow robe and big, long, white bird or something. Nobody take advantage of me. Nobody care about who I am. So I was so free because of that. Nah? But we're very friendly to each other. Wonderful. A wonderful village of all foreigners. And there's one Philippine doctor, chiropractor. He offered to even stretch my bones for me. Oh, I was happy, volunteer. He said, go my practice, I do some cracking up for you. I said, sorry, sir, I don't have much money. I really can't afford it. He said, no, free of charge for everyone here. He came there just to do this for free of charge. Yeah, until I left, he was still there. And he really cracking well. I hear crack, crack, but it didn't hurt. Oh, man, we should study Buddha scripture, not talking nonsense. We should really thank the past masters, monks and nuns and scholars who have taken time to record the Buddha's teaching after the master's nirvana. And also for the past and present persons, lay or monks or nuns who have really dedicated themselves, sacrificed their time and precious health or under any difficult situation to translate this so that I can read it to you. And we have to thank them. And may they be blessed forever by all the Buddhas, past, present, and future. May their merit be immense. May they be liberated forever. Thank you. According to Buddhism and the believer and the tradition, when you read sutra and all that, you have to put on incense, flower, and bow to the sutra first and thank all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in 10 directions, all respectfully, before you read it, okay? And then you cover the sutra also with silk or, beautiful cloth, and I just make it more popular. Yeah, more easy, simple. And I apologize to all the Buddha. I say if I done something wrong, according to the tradition, my heart is full of respect. It's just that I cannot always do that. So please, all the sin, whatever I've done wrong, is all on me. At least other people, they hear the names of the Buddha, according to the sutta, they will get benefit. Yes. The Kuan Yin Bodhisattva continue to explain what kind of power and ability Kuan Yin method she has attained. Okay, now, continue. If there are those who are studying, who have severed the 12 links of condition, causation, and having severed the conditions, reveal a supreme nature, and who are superior and wonderful and manifest perfection, I will appear before them in the body of one enlightened to conditions and speak Dhamma for them, causing them to attain liberation. See, liberation is hard to attain. You see, up to now, Kuan Yin Bodhisattva telling us these are superior beings that she was helping. It's not normal people even. These people who are practicing or studying already reveal their super nature and reveal their fundamental brightness and all that already, still did not get liberation. Still one step short. This is the thing. That's where the master need to reincarnate and brainwash you into knowing what to do. Understand now? Kuan Yin Bodhisattva has to do it. This guy even already severed all the 12 links of condition, causation, karma even clean up already. And having severed all conditions, reveal a supreme nature already. I am just a supreme master, similar only. And already people don't like. So many of them, they can sever their karma, condition of trouble, and still not get liberation. The last link cannot step up. There is a curtain, yeah? There is boundary that stop you from stepping out of the 3 worlds. Even the 4th world is only a buffer zone. But that buffer zone is forbidden. It's there to stop anyone who's unworthy to come up. Not to talk about 5th level yet, but when you're on the 4th level, you free. Never have this 4 suffering anymore, never be reborn and die, unless you want to. For some reason, come back down, help somebody, or follow a master again just to get to the 5th level quicker, then you do it yourself. Then you can. You have a choice. People from the 4th level upward, even in shadow world, they have a choice to reincarnate or not. That is a good thing about being liberated. But if you're not above the level, you have no choice. You'll be reincarnated when your time's up, in whatever form, depend on your waiting karma, waiting list. Remember one of the story I told you about one of the wife of the kings of heaven? Yeah, she still need to go incarnated in the world. And as a what? First, as a flamingo or a heron even. And then she has to eat the fish. And she say, yucky, has to swallow. Remember that? Because she still has the consciousness of heaven. And poor, she has to eat the fish. Yeah, she even know that. Yeah. And she came up. Remember that? Imagine you're fully conscious. And you know you should not eat the live fish, but you had to. Because you're reborn as a heron. What else would you eat? Huh? The heron, they have very long beak, so that they can swoop on the fish and eat them alive. And she knows it's very bad, because later she tell her husband, or she tells somebody. And then she reincarnate again, or another one as a human. And then have to marry, have 4 children, bearing all this pain of pregnancy and labor. And all the while they have not even finished plucking flower up there. Not even noontime. Yeah. So our life here seems long because of the time. The time illusion makes us feel like we live long. For heaven, it's just a blinking of an eye. So you see, liberation is something precious. Not everyone earn it. Not everyone can bestow. So if we are lucky, we met a master who can liberate us, then we count ourselves among the luckiest of all beings, not just on the planet, of the heavens even. I'm not saying that to make you grateful or anything. I'm just saying as general explanation because of the sutra. That's why people revered Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, because she's merciful. She helps you to sever the last link, to cut off from everything that binds you in this physical world. Then you are liberated. Yes. Outside of the 3 worlds, then you are liberated. The Kuan Yin Bodhisattva not just help people liberated, she also help people in trouble, you see? Like the fire don't burn you, and like the story I told you, the bullet don't kill you. He not even scratch. It's funny. They do like this. When they shoot the guns, huh? Yeah, machine gun, they do like that, the whole back and forth, make sure everybody die. He also fell down, but he didn't die. If somebody else fell on him and then he fell, then still don't die. That person in front of him cover him up. He's the only one who survived from that whole group of death squad. And then he became a monk from then on. His whole family also. Because he has firm faith in Kuan Yin Bodhisattva and the Buddhist Dharma, Buddha Dharma. Don't wait, until something like that happen. Oh, please don't. Don't try, Don't test Kuan Yin Bodhisattva. Now, next one. Next of her benevolent mission. If there are those who are studying, who have attained the emptiness of the Four Truths and cultivating the way, have entered extinction and have a superior nature and manifest perfection, I will appear before them in the body of a sound hearer and speak Dharma. Oh, that yesterday we read already, and help him liberation. Never mind, I read more. If there are living beings who wish to have their minds be clear and awakened, who do not engage in mundane desires and wish to purify their bodies, I will appear before them in the body of a Brahma king and speak Dharma for them, causing them to attain liberation. The Brahma king cannot cause you to attain liberation. It is a Kuan Yin Bodhisattva in that form only. The Brahma king is still subject to life and death and karma. So when his time is up, he has to relinquish his kingdom, his position, reincarnate again as something else. And if he's lucky, meet the master, maybe then can be liberated. Because the Brahma king is still the king of the third world, within the three world. The three world is destructible, it's not permanent. Gracias. Thank you. Thank you very much. Water better. I like water. Today is Sunday, my kitchen don't cook. But never mind. Every day eat a lot of things, that's what I mean, all spice and stuff already. So drinking water is good. I used to eat no food before, for a long time, until I feel everybody's eating and I sticking out like a sore thumb. So I just ate. I just too young, But it's good like that, otherwise I have no more. I was born no karma already. Some of the people look at me and my palm say, oh, how come you have no karma? I said, I don't know. What is karma? Young, And if I didn't eat anything anymore, then all that small karma of eating up to then finished. Then I'll be gone already, yeah? Then I don't have to read the sutra for you, also good for me. Maybe not good for you.